Matthew 24:12. Because of the increase of wickedness, the love of most will grow cold. Love your neighbor. That is the second greatest commandment. After love thy God with all your heart, soul, and mind. And who is your neighbor? The story of the Good Samaritan. The Levite and the priest walked by, but the hated Samaritan went on, saw it was a problem, healed up his wounds, took him to an inn. We live in a world where love has gone cold. We live in a world where it seems that empathy is non-existent. Except from, I think, the true Christians. Those who actually believe in Jesus' words and actually have the love of Jesus, who pray for their enemies. Love their enemies, pray for those who persecute you. But the thing is, the American evangelical church is devoid of empathy. It is devoid of love for anyone that is not in their small, although not so small, but insular tribe. So basically, winning at all cost. That's not the Christian way. What does it profit a man to win the whole world but forfeit his very own soul? So you see a church that has no empathy for those who are being gunned down in mass shootings because guns are way too available and ready for people who shouldn't have guns. The severely mentally ill, domestic abusers. They don't care about the people who are living paycheck to paycheck, who are just one healthcare crisis away from being homeless. No. They care about helping their own. And those who are not rich want to be rich. They even go against their own interests, which is putting love of tribe over love of neighbor. And it's Darwinistic. It's funny that those who would love it if evolution isn't taught in schools are the most social Darwinistic people. Survival of the fittest. You're poor because of your own weakness, not because of systematic problems. And some people are poor because of bad life decisions. But a lot of people are poor because life handed them a lousy hand. And those who have yachts and mansions, who don't pay taxes on the income they get from stocks and bonds, I think it's called capital gains, you empathize with the wrong people. Jesus loved the poor. Jesus empathized with those who were suffering. He did not so to the rich, to the wealthy. And I'm not saying it's a sin. If you're wealthy, and if you're a good steward of your money, that is a blessing. But if you basically just collect more and more and more, you're a sinner. And I am sick of the lack of empathy in this world, where love has grown cold. I truly believe that we are in the end times, because there's always been a bit of people who don't care about other people. But when I was young, the Republican Party cared about people. Compassionate conservative. I mean, could they have done more? Yes. But now, it's screw you. Now, it's fuck your feelings. Having empathy hurts. You see a world with so much suffering and so much pain, and it hurts. It's very easy to turn off your empathy. It's very easy to think that you are the saved and everyone else is going to hell, so screw them. But that's not the Jesus way. No. Jesus was one of the most, he's the Son of God, but he was also a man. And he was one of the most empathetic men ever to walk this earth. And Christian evangelicals, you say you follow Jesus, but you're nothing like him.